went and did a signing, and hours had gone by. And you expect to hear from your mom, right? If your son's in a movie, you're going to go see it, and your mom's going to text you or call you and tell you her thoughts, right? Hours go by. I'm like, well, maybe she's watched it 3 times. I call my mom. I go, Mom, what are you doing? She goes, doing the chores, son, chores. I'm like, okay. What'd you do today? I went to see a movie, son. And I'm like, oh yeah? Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Did you go see a little dragon cry? And she goes, yes. And I said, well, what'd you think? She goes, it's not my cup of tea, son, but you did a good job. And that was one of the only times I could get my mom to acknowledge something. It was that time, and then like the day she died, she told me something very sweet like that. But that's a win. That's where I was like, that was a cool moment, because I bullied her into going to see my movie, and she did it! She did it! And I still didn't have to become a doctor. So yeah, that was a fun one for me. But yeah, let's see. I think we have time for a couple more?
Like one more.
One more? Okay, okay, so here's the thing though. Here's the deciding factor of who gets to ask the last question. Out of all the hands that are up, keep those hands up, because I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need more than one hand to count this high. How many hours? Who has the most hours put into Genshin?
That's crazy. I just started 2 months ago.
Oh, that's good for you! That's good for you! The game's only been out for 4 years! What about how many hours? But how many hours? Oh, you play it every day? Ooh, that's a contender. How many hours? 500 hours. Can you beat 500 hours? Who can beat 500 hours? 500 hours out here. How many hours right there?
Can we just start putting our hands up?
At least 1,584 hours.
1,584 hours. Who can beat 1,000? How many hours? 2,700 hours. Who can beat 2,700 hours? I see your hand right there. How many hours? How many? 29,000. I think you're lying to me. I think that's fake news. But 29,000 hours. How many hours? You're not even old enough to have played a game for 29,000 hours. Are you about to tell me? How many days?
204 days.
That over a year. Of playing. I think that's more than 29,000 hours, right? I feel like it is. I feel like I gotta go here. Okay, I'm coming to you for the final question. So tell me your name and how many times your fingers have bled from playing Genshin. What's your name?
Anna.
Hi, Anna. Thank you for your service for playing Genshin. So is there anyone's voice up there that you are tired of hearing? Because you've heard them for over a year. Because that means you love all their voices, right? That's the right answer. That was a trick question. I saw Koi go, what the hell? I see Laura go, what? That's not how this works. Hang in there, guys. Buckle up. Okay, so what's your question for us?
If you could voice any other Genshin Impact character, who would it be?
If you could voice any other Genshin Impact character, knowing that you already do a fantastic job at the one that you do, you're like, you know what, let me take a crack at this other one, who would it be?
Everybody say Razor.
I was just going to say Razor.
Oh, we're playing games now? Razor. They're all fantastically talented, and I'm very glad we get to be a part of this game together, but is there another character, anyone, or do you love your characters that you would voice?
I think the responsible thing to do, so that I can return his tax forms to him, is we also swap characters. I swap into Genshin as a beautiful boy, and you swap into Honkai as a radiant, religious man. And we just kind of see what happens.
Yes.
No, but Griffin already did such a great Zack impression earlier. You know?
It's true. It's
It's
true.
just
And Zach can't say no because he's not here.
That's right.
Zach doesn't mind.
Yeah. Zach's got plenty, he's got stuff to do.
You know, Patrick's not here, and I prefer to say this to his face, but I'd give anything to voice Scaramouche.
Can you give us a sample?
No, I'm too shy. Now that you've asked for it, no. But to be a sassy bitch and get paid for it, that is a dream. I'm sorry.
Isn't that what you do for a living?
Yeah, but I don't get paid for it.
believe we're at 4 curses, so that's an FCC fine, I think.
Matsuri's got it. I got the company card. Laura, what about you? Is there a character that you'd tackle?
You mean other than Paimon for the paycheck? No offense. Core is amazing. They should keep their job. They're wonderful. Also, I want to be Timmy, so freaking. My birds!
Chris or Keith?
You know, it's a boring answer, but it's the truth. You know, once you kind of are, for me, when I'm established as a character, I don't do a lot of like, oh, I wish I'd have got this one, I could have done this better than so on. Like, that's just not the way I think. I'm very lucky to have gotten a good role in it, and I'm just happy with that. And I also accept the roles that I hear. Everybody does a fantastic job. So, I mean, I could for fun say Tartaglia or whatever, but the truth is, it's like, I'm kind of, you have to kind of be happy, I think, with how things roll out. I mean, that's how I get by. That's how come I'm not like kicking myself, I didn't get this thing and I didn't get that. Because you go, you know what? It's worked out. It's all worked out. And once it becomes a character and you guys come to me and say, oh, we love this character, I don't want to give that up for anything now. Now I have an additional relationship with this character through all of you and the fans of the game. So I'm like, that's my thing, is like, nope, that's the cards I was dealt and I'm super happy with.
Well, I hope the rest of you feel good about yourselves.
I want it all.
No, that's the correct answer, and I feel like that's probably how we all genuinely feel, because when we work and we work on something cool like this, and especially when people come up and talk about how much the characters mean to us, that's like the greatest feeling in the world, which is amazing. But I'm gonna do my goofy answer anyway. I love my posh, sassy Hydro boys, so if I could be Nervalet as well, that would be amazing. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mechanic Cardinal.
Oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale.
All right, fine, Mr. I know French, fine.
It makes no sense in French either.
That's awesome. Take it away, MC.
Okay, well, Todd, do you have an answer for this one too? Any
I mean, honestly, any character that speaks more than one or two word sentences, I feel like, is something I need to aspire towards. You know, Razor being raised with wolves and such. I mean, the vernacular is pretty slim. His book of language is like about that thin. It's like a little pamphlet you get at the Christian Science reading room. But you know, something a little more verbose wouldn't be bad. But again, like Keith's saying, like we all feel, we're just happy to be. You know, I'm happy to be along for the ride. And so, however long that ride goes, if it goes as long as One Piece, yes. If it doesn't, let's fix that. Yeah, there we go.
Incredible. Everyone in the audience, thank you so much for all of your questions.